Hey guys, welcome back. Awfully bright now, isn't it? Still working on the light situation, but I brought you up close and personal and with plenty of light to show you a new little tip I have came up with to make your lips look beautifully full and especially your top lip to look a lot larger. We all know that I am personally obsessed with my lip looking so small and these lines above it from 30 years of smoking. They're called lipstick lines, cigarette lines. They feather every lipstick I put on, I swear. But, and also if you've been watching me for a while, you know I love ColourPop's lip liners and I love to use them as basically my entire lip look. So, that said, I'm going to show you how to do this with two lip pencils. The first one I'm going to be using is ColourPop, and that is the color Brills. It's kind of a purpley, so pretty. I'm going to go ahead and, you don't want to overline your lips, but you want to kind of right at the line. You want them nice and full. I do overline my lips in this area right like here. Mainly this area right here. But pay attention and you will see. Now, if you see, what I'm doing in the center here is I'm kind of raising that up. And what that does is, if you don't dip down so far, it gives you more of a fullness to that top lip. This is mainly a tutorial for the top lip. So now what I like to do is go ahead and fill that in. I love using lip pencils on my entire lip because for me personally, they last me a lot longer. I have such a hell of a time keeping lip liners on or any kind of lip products. It's crazy. But anyway, now if you overline your lips, which I do some, if you pay attention, I overline my lips in this area here, right in here. Mainly right there. All right there. I may have overlined them. Oh, they're uneven. One of the things you want to make sure to keep on hand is a couple of Q-tips because I'm doing this at an angle and it's kind of hard right here. But I'm going to go ahead and kind of clean that up. I do kind of go over a little bit more, and mainly that's so you can always wipe some off. You can also add some, but I just rather wipe some off. Here we go. And that gives you a nice shape. Now, you want to make sure. I'm just doing this with just a straight lip pencil, and I tend to go over it a little bit with, sorry guys, dropping things. I go over it a little bit with a little gloss a little bit later if I want, or just kind of that. Now the next thing is, this is going to surprise you. This is one of my favorite liners right now for the waterline, and this is Pink of Me by Marc Jacobs. That is a very pale pink. You can use any color that is lighter than the color that you're using. I like to use white, off-whites, like pink, and I'm going to show you why. When you look at somebody and they have gloss, mainly when they have gloss on their lips, you'll notice that they have this little area where it gets a highlight, and that little highlight there just makes that lip just look so full and so pretty. So we're going to imitate that little oomph by taking this, and we're going to go right in just below the line, starting right about there. It's so much easier when it's a little better sharpened too, but it's all right. You get the idea. But you see how that gives that a nice little, it gives it a nice little shadow right there. Let me come back in. I kind of came in. You gotta kind of mess with it a little bit. to really get it. And you can go back in with the other one. And you can kind of do that. Now you're looking at this very up close. If I sit back, you're going to really notice that. You're going to really notice how that gives that, that fullness look. Let me grab that. See if I can kind of. Yeah. So one thing about this Marc Jacobs, it's one of those that you can push up. But I like it to be a little more of a point, and it's kind of difficult. I usually will take like a piece of paper, or sometimes I'll take a sponge and I'll just kind of hold it and roll it out a little bit, kind of roll it out like that, and I'll hold it into the paper and try to get that a little more of a point, kind of. There we go. I think yeah, now I got it. That way you can get a little more focus. Here we go. It winds up being so difficult, and that's the problem I'm having right now. Here we go. Now what you want to do is just slightly come in right along here. There you go. Now it's hard because I kind of got the two colors kind of mixed together a little bit too much. And there. Now you can come in right here. Now you don't want to pat them together too much because you want to keep the center part up here dark. But you're creating almost like, it's almost like an ombre, but you're giving that little, it's almost like a little like dove's wings kind of look. Now you're up awfully close, so you're not really seeing this from a distance. Let me clean this up with a Q-tip. You always want to pull it out and make sure to look at it from a distance. There we go. Plus I'm in super, super bright lighting. Now, at this point, you can take a little bit of gloss. I'm going to take this here. I like to use a little bit of like highlighting type gloss. And this is Huda Beauty's Enchanting. And that is that super, it came in the little sets with the, that look like lips that were out at Christmas time. Now, what I like to do is just kind of pat it in right there. And that kind of accentuates the same thing. That way you can, so you get a little bit of a shine that way. Here we go. But you don't want to lose that darker line up and around, which I started to kind of lose my inner. Here we go. And that is it. If you want a nice full lip without super, super overlining your lips. And looks pretty. It doesn't look like crazy to me. It looks kind of natural. Out in natural lighting, it looks amazing. I absolutely love it. And this is it in actual outside lighting, to give you an idea. See, it looks very natural. It's not real super crazy. I think it just looks very pretty. You can see that is in kind of a shadowy light, but that gives you kind of an idea of what I'm talking about. I hope you guys enjoyed this, and I hope it helps you. I know it has me. I love having that just really a lot fuller look to my lips, and just smile. Have a great day, guys. Thank you. Bye.